Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 17 of the 2016 December Heist Marathon, where today we'll be taking on the Series A Heist finale, so let's get right to the guide. So the objective is to help Trevor sell all of his medicine to help all of the sick children around the hospitals of Los Santos. What a nice guy. Anyways, to do this, you first have to meet him at the building where you've delivered most of the stuff you've stolen from the heist setup, so hopefully by now you know off by heart where it is. For this mission, I highly recommend Kurumas and heist combat gear. You're going to be under a lot of gunfire and you'll want to give yourself the best chance of survival. So when you arrive at the objective marker, the idea is to get out of the car and play the mission as normal. But if you're like us lot, then you want to go one further. So stay inside your Kuruma and use the Kurumas themselves to give you a massive advantage in the gunfight soon to follow. Ideally, you need to have someone who's in the front entrance be using the Technical's machine gun, because the people on the front entrance have less cover than the people at the back, and the Technical's machine gun really helps eliminate a lot of the incoming forces. Once a shootout is over, everyone needs to decide who's doing what. There's got to be 2 people manning the Technical and 1 driver each for the 2 trucks that need to be escorted. Once everyone's ready, this is how things should be carried out as you make your way to the destination. The truck which has the most health leads the way, closely followed by the second truck. The Technical, because it's faster, has the job of constantly going back and forth between leading the way and trailing behind both trucks. This is because this mission has a pretty interesting difficulty curve. It's great to see Rockstar making well-coded missions once in a while, but it's a bad thing if you're doing the criminal mastermind. There's going to be all sorts of things coming after you: bikes, cars, vans, and even a few helicopters to add to the mix, so everyone, including the van drivers, have got to be on edge. The van drivers need to ready up a good drive-by weapon to defend themselves against close-range threats, the most notable being the bikers, whereas the technical machine gunner ideally should be handling most of the work on everything else. The trucks that you drive are pretty tough, and are able to take even a few direct explosions to themselves, but as always try and avoid as much damage as possible, and always have the weaker truck trailing behind the truck which is more healthy. Near the end of the road you have to take a few tight corners. You gotta be careful here because on the side of one of these roads is a deep ditch, and the last thing you want is to get your truck stuck in one of them. Anyway, successfully make it all the way there and mission complete, you get to watch Trevor cry. And it's finally time to move on to the final heist of the December 2016 Heist Marathon, starting with the first setup in the next episode, so hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you around everyone.